motion sensing screen. That's smart. See how far. Oh, wow. Wow. The car being smart. You have your navigation, and it will also show in the gauge cluster. Now the windows down, and it shows me. Show me an eco tip to roll up my windows. If I go past 80, it says winter tires. Going past 80, careful. And the best example of this vehicle being too smart for its own good is when you're in park. It actually alerts you if you're getting too close to the parking curb. It'll sound off like that, and it kind of stops the car as well. I was in a fast food drive-through when this happened, and the drive-through was so narrow, the pillars around it was so narrow that the sensors were picking it up as a obstacle that I should avoid, and it actually stopped the car. It started sounding off like this, and it stopped the car, and I couldn't find a way to disengage it except for turning off the engine and starting it back up. So it was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, another example of too smart for its own good. Honestly, this car has so much tech that I could spend a whole video doing it on that topic. But useful tech is there, and some hidden technology features is also in there. Kudos to Volkswagen for packing in all of this technology for a non-electric vehicle. An infotainment system to the dash, and even the safety features like lane departure, and also convenience feature like adaptive cruise control. It's all there. It's a smart SUV that is petrol, gas powered, and not electric. So hello everyone. This week's rental is the Volkswagen Atlas V6 full-size SUV. Sitting on 20-inch rims, big brakes, wide body stance. V6 engine. Looks kind of small inside the engine bay, but provides enough power on the road. Let's move on over to the back. dual exhaust tips with the tow hitch and even electrical outlet. Let's pop open the back side. Here we go. You can take a look at the trunk space. It is a 5-seater row. This is kind of how it looks like with the third row up and the third row down, seat down. So it's enough space. All right. So, speaking of, let's take a look inside the cabin, starting from the back. Open it up and do this, and then this right here, and the seating pops back. Let me hop in the third row to see how much space I have. Now I'm 6 foot tall, and with the third row back, it's kind of cramped, but yeah, it is kind of cramped, but very doable for short stints. The back, this is more like it. So I have plenty of knee room. So this right here, it could fit 3 adults or 2 adults pretty comfortably. So in the back, we have dedicated air vents and controls, and then also USB and an extra 5 extra volts. Nope, nothing there. So cup holders, storage holder, kind of like this for extra privacy. Blinds, pull up blinds, and also dedicated lighting right there. Before that's the third row also has vents, no controls, and also a 15 volt or 12 volt AC adapter with and storage and cup holders, which is really nice for the third row. Also dedicated lights. All right, so that wraps up. All right, so let's hop in the front and take a look at the cabin cockpit. Hop in the driver's side. Nice, good, nice space. Greeted with the dash, which is digital. Push button start right here. Let's start it up. Greeted with an all digital dash. Some controls you have would be your lighting, auto lighting, your high beams on the left paddle, windshield wipers on the right. I'm kind of used to pushing down to control things, but you go up. So, to control it. Standard fare of digital tach, digital speedometer, and information cluster on here, fuel and temperature. On the steering wheel, wrapped in leather, controls for adaptive speed control, which is pretty nice. I'll show it later. And wireless voice controls if you're paired to a phone. Over in the infotainment, 8-inch screen with wireless Android Auto, which is very convenient. You have your AC controls, adaptive cruise control on and off. Down in that crevice right there is 2 USB-Cs and a 12-volt port. You have your gear shifter, push button start, parking alert, electric parking brake, big center console with USB ports, glove box, and controls for lighting. And this is really nice, controls for this power, extended power moonroof. Very nice touch. All this wrapped in leather, very comfortable seats, wood grain details, very European ergonomics and efficiency. So how did this SUV ride? Let's take it on the road real quick and talk about it. It rides rather nice. I like the comfort of this SUV. It has that German luxury premium feel to it, and it is quite wide, so that is a bit of getting used to. Turns very nice with the electric steering. So let's hop on to the road and see some acceleration. It is a V6. Pressing on the gas is very reactive. You can hear a bit of engine roar when you press on the gas. Braking is responsive. Overall ride does absorb all the bumps, very comfortable with the nice seats. It is a relaxed ride. Cabin noise is minimal. You do have your lane departure and blind spot detection. So I really like driving this SUV. It is, how the best I could describe it is pleasurable. A pleasurable driving experience. It gets you to from point A to point B in a very nice way. You don't really, it's kind of weird to say, but you don't really think about driving when you're driving this SUV, this vehicle. And that's what makes it so good. Gas mileage is kind of on the poor side. I'm averaging, it says 7, but I'm really averaging 19 to 20 miles a gallon. Pretty big gas tank. So if you're wanting to get a more fuel efficient ride, then probably not the vehicle for you. But given that it can fit 7 adults comfortably and has enough power, then this is very well worth it if you need to go on a family trip. So with that being said, I would definitely recommend renting this SUV. I would even rent it for myself and not for driving around, needing to drive around more people. The driving experience is that pleasurable. So yes, I would definitely recommend renting this vehicle. All right, see you later. Thanks for watching. I really like how when you shut off the engine, it says goodbye. Did you forget everything? Everyone out of the vehicle. It's like, okay, bye.